Hello everyone and welcome back to the InVhestia add-ins video series. My name is Kezia Njeri and I'll walk you through the Zoom add-in for Excel. The purpose of this session is to demonstrate to you the use of the InVhestia add-ins to save the settings in your workbook in a single step. But before we do that, I would like to show you an example of a workbook with different Zoom settings. In this case, we have a sheet with a setting of about 100%. We have another one with a setting of about 60%, and another one at around 130%. If you're to navigate through the different worksheets, you will notice that the different display sizes can be distracting to the eye, and overall, your work does not look very presentable. It was with this in mind that we developed the InVhestia Zoom add-ins to simplify the process of setting the zoom size in your workbook. But before we look at how the InVhestia Zoom add-ins work, I would like to show you the different ways that you can adjust your zoom settings. The first one is using the zoom slider, where you can zoom in to increase the display size, and you can zoom out using the minus icon to reduce the display size and see more of your workbook. The other option of adjusting your zoom settings is going to the View tab, then you go to Zoom, and you can select any of the preset settings, or you can customize your own setting by clicking on Customize and typing in the setting that you'd like to use. But in our case, we'd like to use the setting of 100%. So we select the 100% and we click OK. But if we go to the different worksheets, we will find that the zoom settings are still at the original setting. So for example, if we wanted to increase the zoom settings, to change the zoom settings for all the worksheets, we can select all the worksheets, as I'm doing now, and then would come to Zoom and select 100% and then OK. With that, if we go to the different worksheets, we'll find that the setting has been saved to 100%. So if you did not know that you could select all your sheets and change the zoom setting in a single step, you might have to go through worksheet by worksheet, which can be cumbersome if you have multiple worksheets. The InVhestia add-ins will simplify the process of adjusting your zoom settings. But before I demonstrate to you how that works, I would like to change the zoom settings once again to different sizes, as I'm doing now, so that we can see the effect of the InVhestia add-ins. So with the different zoom settings in the different worksheets, I'd then like to show you how the InVhestia add-ins would work. First thing you need to do is to download the InVhestia Zoom add-ins, and there's a prior video that explains to you how to do that. So once you have downloaded and saved them in your Excel, you will see the InVhestia tab pop up here. And what you do when you want to change the zoom settings, you come to InVhestia, then you will see all these other add-ins that you have developed, and you select the zoom size. And in this case, we would like to use a zoom size of 100. Remember, we'll type 100 and not 100%. So if you were to type 100%, it will give you an error. So then, remember to type the number only without the percentage. So we will type here 100 and click OK. And when we go to the different sheets, we'll find that all our sheets are saved at 100% zoom size. Remember that you can use any zoom size. For example, if we wanted to have it at 80%, we just go to zoom size, type in 80, click OK, and all our worksheets will be set at 80%. And with that, we come to the end of our brief demo on how to use the Zoom add-ins. We look forward to engaging with you further, and we thank you for joining us for this session. If you have any queries, you can contact us at info@investia.com. Thank you.